thought that a kids show would tackle sexual situations in such a frank way? Hey everyone, this is Rob News Animation Bliss, and welcome to the Banned Episodes Corner. So today's banned episode we'll be talking about today is Rocko Small Life Leapfrogs. And before I get into my thoughts about this episode, here are a few words from the channel. Hey guys, if you want to check out more content from this channel, then tune in every Sunday and Monday for new videos. And if you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that must mean there was a bit of animated news that we wanted to talk about. So those would be considered special videos. And if you want to chat with us on social media or see when new videos are being released, then follow us through Twitter and Facebook. And also, please feel free to join our new Facebook group, Chat with Animation Bliss, where we talk about animation with other animation fans. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. So Leapfrogs was an episode from Rocko Small Life, and it was one of the most controversial episodes to ever air on Nickelodeon since it dealt with a lot of sexual situations, and because of that, Nickelodeon ended up banning the episode for the remainder of its run until the episode was able to air back on DVD reruns and on Netflix. And what this episode is basically about is about Bev Bighead having trouble relating to her husband Ed Bighead, and once Ed leaves the house to go to work, she decides that she wanted to invite Rocko over to do some housework for her. Well, it turns out that Bev really wants to seduce Rocko since she wants to feel loved again, and every time she tries to seduce Rocko, every plan fails, and that's basically the gist of the entire episode. So what are my thoughts about Leapfrogs? Well, I was actually pretty shocked that Nickelodeon even allowed this episode to air on this network in the first place. Like, there's so many sexual situations going on in this episode. I was like, Nickelodeon, what were you thinking? How could you air this episode about all these sexual situations happening between Rocko and Bev? But I found this episode to be really interesting, though, because even though Rocko Small Life is a show that's well known for having so many sexual situations going on throughout its run, this episode really turned it up to 11 with just blatantly saying that Bev Bighead is practically seducing Rocko, and that's basically what the whole episode is all about. But I really enjoyed this episode because it's one of the few episodes in children's TV shows that ever tackled the issue about what would happen if a wife cheats on their husband, and the fact that this episode dealt with that issue was really daring for this show and for a kids show in general. And I really like the fact that this episode was able to tackle that issue in such a frank way. I was also interested in the different ways that Bev tries to seduce Rocko throughout the episode, as they were pretty hilarious when everything goes wrong for her, and I enjoy seeing those moments where she gets the bad end of the stick throughout these situations. But overall, I really enjoyed watching the episode's Leapfrogs for Rocko Small Life. I thought it was a really interesting episode, and I can see why this episode was so controversial and why it was banned on Nickelodeon for this many sexual situations. But overall, I really enjoyed the episode. I thought it was a fun episode, and I think it's definitely an episode we watch over and over again, despite all the sexual scenes going on in this episode. So tell me in the comments down below, have you seen Rocko Small Life Leapfrogs? And if you have, did you like the episode? Did you hate the episode? Do you think this is one of the most controversial episodes that Nickelodeon has aired? And how do you feel about children's shows tackling sexual situations in such a frank way? Please feel free to comment down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rob News Blog Animation Bliss, and I'll see you guys later.